So what can we expect from Red Alert 3?
The greatest RTS game ever made. No, Red Alert 3, it's,
No.
No. Yes?
It was true.
All right. I see.
Come on, you got
you're
cooperative
that guy.
gameplay.
You're that guy. I'm not that guy. I'm just gonna tell what's in the game. All right. All right. This is good. We're off to a good start. So Red Alert 3. What you're gonna see is lots of wacky units, lots of fun gameplay interactions, lots of emphasis on Navy, lots of emphasis on our new co-op campaign, lots of emphasis on FMV and talent. Want to go into that a little bit?
Yeah, we're really excited. This game, Red Alert 3, has the largest Hollywood lineup of any other video game. And, Command & Conquer 13 years ago, when they first put the first FMVs together, nobody thought it would get to be this big. Nobody thought it'd become, one of the 4 things that people look for in a Command & Conquer game. We couldn't be more happier. The performances we've gotten today are, with Red Alert 3, which you guys will all see tomorrow when the game comes out. Obviously, Gemma Atkinson was phenomenal. UK starlet, superstar now. She made her Hollywood debut with Red Alert 3. We're really excited. We think this game is awesome. If you're a Command & Conquer fan, we really hope that you guys, look at it and get as passionate about it as we are.
I think the biggest innovation in the game is really the cooperative campaign. Being able to play a single-player, scripted campaign mission with a friend as your co-commander is just, it's brilliant. It's a ton of fun. And if you don't have a friend to play with, which is kind of sad, you can jump in with an AI co-commander who are portrayed by these actors, Autumn Reeser, and whatnot, and give them orders. And it's like you're playing with a friend, but not really. And the focus on naval gameplay, that really changes up the dynamics of the game. This is sort of the first Command & Conquer game where you've really had to focus on 3 different sort of theaters of war: your land, sea, and air. And if you can get all 3 of those working in conjunction, working the special abilities and whatnot, you're going to be able to dominate your opponent in a way you could never really do before. One of the things we did was we gave every single unit one special ability. It's all in the same hotkey, so it's really easy to sort of sit down and understand, all right, if I hit this button, I'm going to get some candy and something cool's going to happen. And, it's just a classic rock, paper, scissors Command & Conquer game. It's going to be familiar, but it's going to be fresh.
And especially with the Navy, a lot of people, if you look at other RTS games, they look at Navy like, whoa, they don't want to go anywhere near it. Or they cheap it out and they make it, basically blue painted ground, right? And, like Greg said, Navy is integral in the game, which, off the bat, you may think, oh, well, great, now I got to worry about the water, too, and another thing. Well, some of the cool things that the team has done is they've made units, amphibious. So you could build, a tank, and all of a sudden you just give it a move command on the water, instantly it sprouts treads, and it's a boat. So, things like that really help to make the game easy and very approachable to people. Plus, the lighthearted atmosphere that Red Alert is. You got bears getting fired out of cannons and whatnot, parachuting to the ground, psychedelic schoolgirls, dolphins with, sonic weaponry. Any game like that, it just screams, hey, come check it out. Exactly.
It's telekinetic schoolgirls, not psychedelic schoolgirls.
Yeah,
Yeah, close enough.
For me personally, this is the 3rd time I've gotten the privilege of working with Hollywood cast. So it started out with Command & Conquer 3, Tiberium Wars, then Kane's Wrath, and now Red Alert 3. And I got to tell you, it's just amazing. And the fact that, we keep raising the bar in terms of, actors and actresses that we bring into the mix, it just makes the whole production better. There's a big difference between, casting someone like a Gemma Atkinson or like a, J.K. Simmons or a Jonathan Pryce. They just bring this level of, quality to the whole thing and the whole set. And I think everything benefits from it. And it's phenomenal. A lot of people ask us the question, oh, why don't you guys go to CG? That's what everybody else does. And, to be honest, the answer is, real-time strategy games are a very intimate experience. Even though there's cooperative gameplay now, there's something to be said about, how you're getting your missions. And having, some CG cutscene of some fake character, beep beep blop to you saying, hey, go take down the square, you're going to get one reaction, or you're going to have Gemma Atkinson appear on camera saying, hey, Commander, why don't you go take down the square and save Russia, or save, England for me, right? Something like that, who's going to say no, right? So it's that intimate, human connection that you get from having a live human looking at you. And that's one of the cool things about, Command & Conquer is the actors look directly at the camera, which you're never supposed to do on TV and film or interviews. So it really makes it a, very intimate and exciting experience, and it puts you into the action, right? They are talking to you, the commander, not, some character that you get to fake and pretend to be.
Dude.
Hey, if Gemma's up for it and we can find the couple $100 million budget, I'm up for it.
Yeah, I know
that'd be awesome.
I know the fans would love it. It'd be great if we could do that.
Yeah, certainly one of the cool things about, both the Red Alert universe and the Tiberium universe and even the Generals universe is that, they're very fleshed out, right? It's the 13th year of Command and Conquer, and with such a broad and depth universe, it really does pose the question of other mediums, right? Like, where's the TV show? Where's the comic book? Where's the novel? Where's the movie, right? And it's certainly something that we're definitely thinking about. I mean, we're all huge Red Alert fans and Command and Conquer fans. I'd love nothing more than to see a Red Alert movie. And if there's a Red Alert movie and there's a role for Lieutenant Eva McKenna, how could it not have Gemma, right?